Welcome to the Scum Bar, the most notorious tavern on Melee Island. Wall-to-wall rogues and scoundrels.
Alô, amigos do Retorne Pixel, estamos aqui atrasados para o Xbox Showcase, minha gente. Me atrasei, fui finalizar o presente do Dia dos Namorados e terminei demorando um pouco mais, assim como no evento PlayStation estava com a camisa do PlayStation. Estamos aqui com o Chief para dar sorte. Já vi que teve tease de Fable. Já vou dar uma olhada aqui para comentar. Tá rolando Sea of Thieves agora, ou seja, é light. É light. Deixa eu ver, deixa eu dar um update aqui. Saúde, amigos! Deixa eu ver. South of Midnight. Persona 3 Reload, olha aí, que meus rumores indicaram. Persona 5. Star Wars Outlaws, revelado pela Ubisoft. Tease de Fable. Acho que foi isso até agora. Peraí. Fable, teve um teaser, Xbox Game Studios e Playground Games, apresentaram o primeiro trailer, tô lendo Eurogamer. Para assinar a loja que apresentou o novo Leo Fable, então mostra que a equipe pretende seu jogo. Nesse teaser, confirma incrível qualidade gráfica, muito humor, Tá, mas não tem data, não tem nada, a gente vê quando terminar o stream aqui. 20 de julho, update de... Tá, Star Wars Outlaws, revelado pela Ubisoft. É o jogo que... Outro pra mim, hein? Xbox Game Studios. Gears. Lembrando que temos 20 minutos de stream, de evento até agora. Sob estúdio, hein? Vamos até às 4 horas da tarde. Next Generation Flight Simulator. Flight Simulator, gente. Poxa. Bem respeito, né? Explorar... Esse Star Wars Outlaws que vai ter gameplay amanhã. Mas ele é o que? É o jogo da galera do The Division? Tô confuso. Lindíssimo jogo. Eu não tô entendendo. Vibe Uncharted? Tá, vamos ter gameplay amanhã. Não entendi direito não. Tem que pesquisar mais disso. The Star Wars Outlaws, Activities de Fable. Helicóptero Simulator, é isso mesmo? Persona 3 e Persona 5. Tática. Atlus enganoso publicou mais cedo os trailers dos jogos Persona 3 e Persona 5 Tática para Xbox One, PC e Game Pass. Persona 3 é o remake desse clássico. Engraçado, não tá falando no PS5. Chega próximo ano. Terceira pessoa câmera, com sistemas sociais mais próximos. Eles refizeram Persona 3 de olho em Persona 5. Por enquanto não foram partilhados detalhes sobre quanto ele der. Persona 5 Tática chega 17 de novembro. Tá assistindo um RPG tático. Que legal! Pera aí, deixa eu ver aqui enquanto esse Flight Simulator rola aí. Que legal esse Persona 5 Tática. Tá, deixa eu ver se eu acho mais informação desse Persona 3 Reload. Tem um site dele mesmo? Tem. The Sky is Calling. Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024. Game Pass. PlayStation 4, 5. Ele tá confirmado para PlayStation também. Deixa eu abrir aqui aquela nossa listinha pra gente ir fazendo. Vamos lá, a lista é espetacular. Ou bem bom. Ou ficar de olho. Acho que são Glen a gente não bota não. Persona 3 e Persona 5. Esse aí eu vou botar como bem bom. Vamos lá. Persona 3. Rapaz, é trailer atrás de trailer, o negócio tá nervoso mesmo. Oba! Data, minha gente, tá na hora de data. Faz 4 anos que o negócio foi anunciado. Gente, qualquer coisa o som estiver baixo do stream, minha voz estiver baixa, porque for, vocês avisam, tá? Mostraram um tal de South of Midnight também.
Today, we're taking you deeper into Senua's story, her personal quest, her unique perspective on the world, and the intimate journey that awaits you in Senua's saga. What you'll see today is all captured by the team on Xbox Series X.
Opa, gameplay no Series X, hein? Vamos ver, vamos ver. Todo gameplay dessa maravilha é maravilhoso. Agora data, eita, data ia ser bom.
Slipping through her soul, following the threads of her mind. She's here to find them, the ones who hide. She needs their help with a promise, a question. But it's never so simple.
Nossa, o som tá uma doideira aqui, viu, gente? Eles brincam muito com o som em Hellblade.
Wisdom has a price.
Tá rodando aqui. Quem tiver de fone aí vai estar
Always a part of you that changes,
ouvindo essa doideira.
a part of you that darkens,
Eu tô com um negocinho aqui, Superman, deixa eu ajeitar.
and a part of you that dies.
Olha essa geometria das pedras, bicho. Unreal 5, maravilhosa!
I can feel them everywhere.
Meu Deus, o som tá uma loucura aqui no fone.
Watching us.
Vai tá abrindo uma parada ali, abriu o cada, hein? Que é isso?
You should never have come here. They can see us.
What is going to happen? It's time to find out. How can we make it happen?
It's time to find out.
Deixa eu ver a altura disso aqui. A altura da mão, tá vendo até onde? Até...
What are they waiting
Deixa eu baixar um pouquinho, ver se pega mais minha camisa do Tiff.
I'm here.
Aqui tá bom, hein? Boa, ficou show.
Watching more than one.
Where are they? Where are you?
What do they want?
I don't like it.
I'm scared.
This is too
Their eyes everywhere.
can feel.
Gente, a animação da cabeça dessa mulher.
What is she supposed to do? Do something.
Amigo.
What do you want me to do?
Ué, a câmera travou?
Our soul fought through hell to find us.
You were lost. Not
Ué, a câmera travou, gente.
Are you ready for what you will find here?
What we will find.
What if it's all for nothing?
Que loucura.
they are waiting.
Minha gente, tô tentando resolver a câmera aqui, viu? Não sei o que rolou, né?
What will they do to her?
What will we do to us?
Touch it.
Feel
Your mind.
your voices.
All the parts of you that are broken.
You can be whole.
Não, pode travar aqui a câmera, gente. Eu tô tentando reiniciar, tá?
All the fear. Everything I've seen.
Oxi, que viagem.
Everything I've done has led me to this place.
We've come so far.
Not far enough. Say it.
You are ready.
Tell them.
Que
Be here.
trecho absurdo do jogo.
Now.
Gente, deixa eu tirar a câmera aqui. Eita, caiu o negócio. Deixa eu tirar aqui a câmera enquanto eu não conserto.
To you. I will not let them down.
She is ready. They know.
Go.
Ele.
Around you,
Data.
Senua.
Bota data, vai. Bota
Those
data.
you have saved
2024. Pelo menos sabe que é próximo ano, mas muito tempo, gente.
to death.
Muito bom, mas muito tempo. Que beleza. Ah, que fase do Yakuza.
どこだここ。
Eita, eita. Ixi, Maria.
Oh my god! A stranger!
なんだよ。どうかしたか？
Oh, surf's up, dude. Yeah, dude. Hey, loose, bro.
俺がどうかしたのか？
Que jogo de câmera espetacular. Beleza. Tá, acho que eu achei aqui. Ah, não. Fallout 7.6 não, a gente quer Fallout 4 Next Gen.
Appalachia. What a sight! A verdant wonderland of promise plucked from post-atomic blight. The fruit of years of prudent progress and
Ah, gente, tô conseguindo resolver aqui não, que saco.
15 million dwellers worth of keen imagination. From the heart of West Virginia to the depths of the pit.
Well, we owe it all to Vault 76.
No matter if you roam alone or spend your time with friends, you'll find a home in Appalachia where the good times never end. There are relics to uncover from a time before the war, along with loads of friendly folks to meet and enemies galore. Our world is always changing. Greater foes are overthrown as we embark on expeditions into thrilling new unknowns. Yes, from Appalachian settlements to Nuka World on tour. You're never short on things to do or places to explore. Think you've seen it all, eh? Well, how about this? Pack your bags for an escape of Epicurean bliss. Put your rad shield on and fix your hair up pretty, because we're headed for the boardwalk of Atlantic City. So there you have it. Now you know. There's a million ways to make the wasteland your waste home. And when you hear adventure calling, when you're looking for some kicks, answer the call of Vault.
Answer the call of Vault.
Answer the call of Vault 76. Play it now with Xbox Game Pass.
Confuso trailer, né? Porque fez o trailer desse Atlantic City e disse, joga agora. Outro Premiere, Guias, Fallout 4, Guias, Fallout 4. Opa. É isso. Opa. Capcom. Que é isso, minha gente? Onimusha? Será? Interessantíssimo. Não é Onimusha, o que é isso? Belo visual, bicho. Uma parada meio Warframe. Que é isso? A mamãe sacode. Ih, tô achando que é um co-op multiplayer. Co-op multiplayer, co-op online. A gente entendeu que tem bicho, a gente entendeu que é uma parada meio sci-fi oriental. Dá pra ver o combate. Engraçado, a câmera É quase isométrica, né? Porque ela é um pouquinho mais baixa. Path of the Goddess. Conheço não. Interessante. Game Pass, coisa boa. Meia hora de evento, vamos lá. Opa, Xbox Game Studios presente. Paz, agora essa transição que tá meio, né?
General Motors' historic commitment to performance is embodied in two of its iconic brands, Chevrolet and Cadillac. The V-Series.R elevates Cadillac's competitive spirit to a whole new level with its thunderous V8 and hybrid power. The legendary Corvette has been a celebrated
Aí, acho que a
champion
câmera vai
for
voltar agora,
decades.
gente.
The all-new Chevrolet Corvette E-Ray continues that tradition. General Motors is proud to usher in a new era of competition
Tcharam, voltei.
with the innovators behind the new Forza Motorsport.
Tchum, tchum, uhul, voltamos.
Forza Motorsport and General Motors are pairing their strengths in technical excellence and sophisticated modern design to take bold steps into the future and bring that experience to gamers. I'm thrilled to welcome the Cadillac V-Series.R and the Corvette E-Ray to the home of competition.
Uau. Mas se não fosse, ela chega esse ano, né? A data deve aparecer agora. Belíssimo.
I know you're ready. You've got this.
Travou de novo a câmera. Voltou. Que estranho. Deve estar rolando algum update aqui do Windows.
Let's tweak the car's performance for the next one.
Nossa, tá lindíssimo o jogo.
That was your best lap yet.
This is my timeline.
De outubro. Pertinho de Homem-Aranha, né? Bethesda, hein? Fallout 4 Next Gen, vai.
I have seen all that ever was.
Ah, DLC de Elder Scrolls
I have seen
Online.
endurance. And courage. I am the one who knows.
Que bicho massa danado.
Perhaps the first time in my
Bagon.
existence, I feel disconnected from fate's flow. Unseen forces move against me, hungry for forbidden knowledge. A mystery long kept hidden. A secret that threatens to unravel reality itself.
Larará, larará. Ah, 20 de junho já, achei que era lá pra agosto.
CSIS Unit 37. Toronto is under attack.
What?
By null sector.
There's something different about Null Sector this time.
They've taken over most of the city and they're rounding up Omnics. They need our help.
People are answering Winston's recall. There's new blood on the team. And we have so much to teach them.
Nova aventura, guarda.
If we can stop Null Sector, maybe we can save the city.
Coming through!
Been a while, Vivian.
As if I didn't have enough problems already.
So we fly up there, smash through anything that gets in our way. And what's another business?
I hate to interrupt the moment, but I'm picking up reports of more attacks in other cities.
It's a fight they want. I say let's give it to them.
Engage. Target marked.
Time to create peace with bullets. Greetings.
Oh, yeah! Boom!
The world is counting on us.
Let's go.
Shall we do this together?
Fight with me.
Engaging.
Watch this! I saw that. Not bad.
Novos heróis. Bora. World Premiere. Errou ensaboado.
What is this place? It looks like we're in a palace.
Pô, é Persona de novo?
No idea. But if they're attacking us, our only choice is fighting back. Hey, look over there! Can you get us out of here? So you're telling me...
Ah, é o 5 tática. Ah, entendi. Ele tinha vazado, entendi.
just happened to stumble into this world? The Rebel Corps will always help the Phantom Thieves, just as the Phantom Thieves have helped the Rebel Corps. Never forget that we're a united force who can rely on each other. You should be grateful to have been made my subjects, but you're just mannerless little brats. Unfortunately, returning will be no easy feat. Somewhere deep inside, I know you realize things can't go on like this. So, will you take a stand beside us? Yeah! Let's show them what we got!
Game Pass, que coisa boa. Fallout 4 Next Gen é hora. É hora, foi minha única previsão. Essa e Gears, as únicas. É não. Starfield?
Humanity has always hunted for knowledge in the unknown. The wonder is, not that the field of stars is so vast, but that we have measured it. We're all here because we're committed to the biggest question of all. What's out there? You're part of Constellation now. Part of our family.
A música, desde o primeiro trailer, lembra muito as músicas dos trailers da Sociedade do Anel. Música de construção de clima.
I'll follow you from here on out, Captain.
Grab jump is ready. I love this part.
These artifacts could be everything we've been looking for. Another great secret the universe is asking us to unravel.
Human settlements throughout the galaxy could be at risk.
We are not stopping. Whatever lies at the end of this road will change humanity forever. This is where we belong.
World premiere.
Jogo de escalada. Gente, mostra gameplay, sério, eu tô muito cansado de cutscene nisso aqui. A gente vendo jogos indie, pô. Ontem, tudo gameplay, tudo gameplay, tudo gameplay. Que saco. Ah, teve trailer desse ontem, não teve? Da Dontnod? Não, foi outro. Pronto, gameplay, graças a Henrique Cristo. Ele tá... O bichinho fez crescer planta, que bonitinho. Lindo o jogo. Aí sim. Agora é um jogo só de escalada, gente. Isso vai ser legal. Lindos cenários. Sim, eu ia ver jogos da Unreal 5 que saem esse ano ainda. Lindíssimo jogo. Descent? É esse o nome? Game Pass.
World premiere.
Coalition, será? Chinese Room. Galera do The Esther. Do segundo Amnesia. Galera boa. Plataforma de petróleo. Eita, gostei dessa viagem. Luzes de Natal ali. Luzes de Natal não passam despercebidos por mim. Ei, pô, vibes. Ih, gostei. Uou. Animal. Curtinho, simples, adorei. Still Wakes the Deep. Começo do próximo ano, Game Pass, ótimo. Still, palavra Wakes the Deep, espetacular. Opa, expansão de raio. Ah, não. Parecia um pouquinho estilo. Meio raw, né? Dungeons of Hindenburg.
Hi.
I'm
very excited to be returning as Johnny Silverhand in the upcoming expansion for Cyberpunk 2077, Phantom Liberty.
Pelo amor de Deus, já foi a melhor showcase até agora. Se bem que teve Nick Cage no Game Pass.
And introduces Idris Elba as Secret Agent Solomon Reed. It's really amazing to share the screen with you, Idris. It's cool to be a part of this game with you, man. As a player, you'll get to visit Dogtown, an unexplored part of Night City, and rescue the president of the
Isso
United
promete, hein?
States of America.
Apenas área
Expect a
nova,
massive
salvar o
expansion,
Presidente dos States.
twists, secrets, and plenty of stuff to do. I know the team at
Bela
CD
jaqueta.
Projekt Red just keeps raising the bar when it comes to telling cinematic stories in video games. And I really can't wait for you to play it on Xbox Series X and S. But enough talking. I'm guessing you want to see for yourself. And so it is my honor and pleasure to give you and introduce the official trailer for Phantom Liberty. Check it out.
Mestre Keanu.
There's gotta
Animal.
be a way out of this.
Olha aí.
Johnny, I'm dying. There's nothing can stop that.
V. My name is Songbird. I'm an NUS intelligence analyst. I know about the bomb ticking in your head. And I can save your life.
What's the catch?
I need you to get to Dogtown.
Attention all Dogtown.
Olha que vibes, minha gente.
Managed to crash her Space Force One into our humble district.
Man's got 1,001 reasons to want Myers as a hostage. Sleeper agents.
Menino Idris.
Time to wake them up.
So NUSA's tossing us back into the fray, huh?
Stay sharp. We're in the wolf's den now.
Get Myers out of there.
Time to evac.
Her safety is the top priority.
Shit! They catch us out here, we're dead.
Wait, hear that?
God almighty! It's moving! Run! This way! Quick!
Eita.
Someone ratted us out.
You know, V, treason ain't ever black and white.
It's a charade, V.
Wherever she goes, people get hurt. Bodies drop.
Just want what Songbird promised me. The cure.
Situation's changed. You need to know if you're with me.
Illusion of freedom draws in the desperate.
Pick your truth, V.
Come on, got iron in your hand. Gotta put it to someone's head. Pull the trigger.
Uau, que cenário.
And do it soon.
Tipo um hotelzão, um aeroporto, sei lá. 26 de setembro. Rapaz, setembro, Starfield, Cyberpunk, expansão. Só a gente sabe que expansão da CD Projekt é jogo completo novo, né?
World premiere.
O Premiere. Fallout 4, next year. Rápido de novo. Belas animações.
汝定めを課せられし子よ、憂いを抱える旅人よ。
こいつが俺の凱旋者だ。
Uau.
果たして誰が次の王か。
己自身に命じなさい。内なる英
Criadores de
雄の
Persona
姿
3,
に
4,
変
ele
われと。
sentou.
真の王を志すならば打ち勝ってみせよ。
僕のいる世界の出来事は君にとっては絵空の子。
まさか人間？
この国は今有史以来の危機にさらされている。どうやら面白い力を手にしたようだ。
主君に捧げると決めた覚悟そのものだ。
これこそ人間の真実だ。
道は二つに一つ。
またあったね。やはり君は興味深い。
今こそあんた自身がそうなる
正義かどうかじゃない。
誰もが恐れと不安に負けそうで。
理想を貫け。
何が正しいのかわからない。
すべての始まりはあなたの持つ小説。
幻想はただの絵空
Que engraçado, né? O Caio Boss, né? Ele sempre do input delay. Delayed input no YouTube, ele sempre brinca dizendo, meu irmão, essa estrela de metaphor. Interessante. Ele sempre brinca que essa estrela geralmente de JRPG é cheia de frases soltas que não faz sentido nenhum. Opa, Fallout 4 Next Gen, por favor, disponível agora. Criadores de Banner Saga, interessante, jogo de estratégia vem daí.
Humanity's cities have fallen. Our people's only means of survival is to seek sanctuary here, in the Belfry. You must explore this world to find the origins of this evil.
Sapinho Wolverine.
And bring hope back to our people.
Pop.
Together, you can save humanity.
Powerbomb, não dá pra entender direito não. Nossa, tudo no Game Pass praticamente.
World premiere.
Fallout 4 Next Gen. Por favor. Collision. Gears. Que saiu. Enganaram a gente. Que saiu joguinho de estratégia por turnos. Geralmente.
A finely tuned, delicately balanced machine.
Curto muito esse visual steampunk.
takes one rebellious little gear to ruin everything.
Muitas menções à palavra guia.
If you resist my
Teremos guias, nem se preocupem. Que seja o teaser final, uma cena super dramática com Max Phoenix, deixando suspense no ar. Anotem aí.
threaten what I have built, there is nowhere in space or time where I will not destroy you.
Olha só! Nick saiu fazendo o jogo em tempo real.
Oh no, what did I do?
Any last words before my friend puts one in your scalp?
Lock. Work. Revolution. Ah, que droga, poxa. Falou de 4 guias, falou de 4 guias, falou de 4 guias.
Thank you all for joining us. Today is a special day
Acredito
for
não,
me and the
gente.
team.
Tiver a chance,
I'm excited to
a
see
bola pra
11 games
fazer o
showcased
gol,
from our first party
dar um
studios.
pau naquela apresentação
We
morna
opened
da,
with Fable
da
from
Sony
Playground Games,
até o
which will bring
momento.
the franchise into the modern era while staying true to
Eita,
its British style
viu?
and humor. Compulsion and In Exile shared their first original experiences since joining Xbox with South of Midnight and Clockwork Revolution. And we are thrilled at how Avowed is shaping up for release next year from the RPG masters at Obsidian. In addition to Avowed, our studios will deliver Hellblade 2, an all-new Microsoft Flight Simulator, Towerborn, and more in 2024.
Sem Fable.
Later this month,
2024.
players can look forward to Elder Scrolls Online Necrom and Sea of Thieves Monkey Island. As we look to holiday,
Bela
we
camisa.
will launch Starfield and Forza Motorsport, both built for Xbox Series X, S, and PC. We are also honored to share 14 games today from our creative partners, like Star Wars Outlaws from Ubisoft Massive, in collaboration with Lucasfilm Games.
Muita plataforma.
33 Immortals from Thunder Lotus, Kunitsu Gami, Path of the Goddess from Capcom, and more Persona games coming to Game Pass thanks to our continued partnership with Sega Atlas. I'd also like to congratulate the Studio Zero team on Metaphor Refantazio. It's great to be able to premiere what is next from the creators of Persona here in our showcase. We are focused on putting our players and game creators first in everything we do. No matter if you choose to play on Xbox, PC, or over the cloud, all gamers are welcome here at Xbox. When it comes to our consoles, we have heard your feedback on two fronts. First, we have significantly increased our supply of Xbox Series X, making it easier for fans to find globally.
Sério? Que ele tá... Ai, a gente tá produzindo mais.
Wanted more storage with Xbox Series S, and I'm excited to share we have some news there as well.
Mentira que eu não assistiei um Series S preto com mais HD. Mentira, né? Ai, mentira, bicho, que eu não assistiei é isso. Não, gente. Estou decepcionadíssimo. Vesti a camisa. Péssimo. Péssimo. Nossa, achei que isso foi muito ruim. Como pode Microsoft que tudo na mão? Ela meteu a concorrência, só que não precisa correr atrás agora. Que isso? Ah, Starfield só. Poxa, bicho.
Starfield Direct.
Tava querendo sair desse showcase empolgado, que nem tava empolgado na época 360, bicho. Não conseguimos. Eita, Microsoft. Minha gente. Como pode uma gestão dessa de uma empresa? Eu tô indignado, eu tô até parecendo fanboy. Eu não sou fanboy, eu quero todos maravilhosos. Por isso que eu queria que esse fosse bom. Porque a Sony lidera muito fácil. E aí fez um showcase daquele muito bom. 33 jogos ótimos, mas morninho. Porque não precisa, né? Entrar em campo com tudo. Aí eu, pô, a Microsoft vai descer a mão, não sei o que, pra estimular os outros. E aí a gente já sabe jogos melhores. Vamos ver Starfield agora. Chega tô assim. Não tinha gameplay de Fable, não tá previsto nem pra 2024. Menino Todd a gente confia.
Bethesda Game Studios. You know,
Meu
we've been
Deus
so
do
lucky
céu.
over the decades to make the kind of games that we love here. And that's thanks to all of you. From the Elder Scrolls to Fallout, we love creating these worlds and playing in them.
Não teve
just as
Fallout
much as
4
you
Next
do.
Gen, minha gente,
And
como
throughout
pode?
all that time, we'd often talk about and dream up
Prometeram pro
the
começo
space
do
game.
ano,
What if
sumiu.
we could take that feeling of being who you want to be and exploring a new world, but set it in space, where you weren't really limited in where you could go or what you could do? And that is Starfield. Obviously, we've come a long way since then with the games we've built, our technology, and all of us here in the studio. We've done so much together, but, well, we've never tried to make a game like this. Today, you'll get to hear from many on the team and see so much of what we think makes our game special. So let's jump in and take a look. Starfield is our first new universe in over 25 years.
Vai enganar a gente que nem com Redfall da performance, não?
Through and through, where you step into a new world and you get that feeling of unlimited possibilities. But this time, it's not just one world. It's over 1,000 worlds. Because the choice of where to go, it's not ours, it's yours. And it wasn't until now that we had the technology to create it. From the rocks at your feet, to the mountains in the distance, to the people and creatures that live in these worlds. That isn't just a backdrop. That moon is actually there orbiting the planet. Yes, you can visit it too.
Que legal, dá pra ir na lua que tá no planeta, que legal, gostei.
Simulate the galaxy around you. Our next generation lighting model uses real-time global illumination to light the world based on the type of star
Tá,
and
fale
the
do
makeup
FPS, meu
of the
chapinha.
planet's atmosphere.
Trintinha,
We
tá
also
trintinha
have
aí.
an all-new animation system.
Belo planeta.
And of course, you can play it in third person
Ótimo,
and you can play it in first person.
ótimo. Olha que coisa bela.
We love exploration and rewarding it, but you do explore differently in this game given its scale. That usually involves exploring an area you've landed in. You can collect resources.
Nossa,
do
que
a
demora
mission,
pra coletar,
and
hein?
maybe even stumble upon something unexpected.
Essa é uma coisa aparentemente repetitiva, demorou aí. Olha que legal. Eita pau, que massa. Chegou no planeta, coletando minério, pum, descobriu uma mina abandonada. Eita, tá ocupada. Boa. Gostei. Rapaz, eu não gosto muito de motion blur, não. Mas tá um charme esse aí, hein, pelo que deu pra ver. Oxente, o cara pulou estranho. Massa poder usar o jetpack.
We do love stuff and all of the items allowing you to pick everything up, and you can view all that in your data menu. This is the hub for everything you're doing, from your skills to your ship, your missions, and your inventory. We love to pack a ton of detail in every
Belos
object,
itens, gente.
from all of your weapons to spacesuits
Massa.
to food. We just obsess over the details, and food. We obsess over food. When you're done exploring, you can walk back or fast travel to your ship. We have companions and crew you can take with you. I left Vasco here back at my ship.
Vasco.
Captain Howard.
And he can even say your name. Let's head out.
Our mission was to convey the wonder and majesty of space exploration, to evoke the romance of the golden age.
Curtindo a trilha aí, paradinho, sintetizador ali, Mass Effectiano, ou mais Destiniano que Mass Effectiano, na verdade, nesse estilo.
For us, it's that contrast. That's where the visual interest is. Obviously, the NASA, which is the rigid, hard function over style, and then punk, which is all about style.
You can see that visual style.
Impressionado não ter notícia do Fallout 4 Next Gen ainda.
For you and your crew. And like many of the spaces in our game, it has a slightly retro and analog touch. A bit of lo-fi rather than sci-fi, where everything is well used, worn, and lived in.
Alrighty. What's the plan, Captain?
This is your star map. It starts with the planet you're currently on. You can see all of its info and resources. You can choose a landing spot or fast travel to known locations. Backing out further, you can view all the planets in the system. Obviously, the game is big, and it's here you can see planets that have key locations, missions, or life on them, versus the many planets that are barren but resource heavy. Zoom out even further to see
Legal
all
que
the
mostra
systems in this part of the
quanto
galaxy.
por cento você já
Here you can plot a course to
completou
ones that
do
are
planeta.
light years away.
Caraca,
This
bicho,
uses your
quantidade
ship's
de galáxias.
grav drive to fold space and jump to these systems. And you will need to upgrade your ship and skills if you want to jump to the most distant ones.
Que massa, upgrade da nave para
To the Alpha Centauri system, where we can find the city
ir para
of
locais
New
mais
Atlantis.
distantes. Uau! Que legal!
Welcome to UC Space. Maintain your current course while we scan your ship's cargo. Scan complete. You are cleared for landing at New Atlantis.
Chegando numa bela cidade, hein? Vamos ver.
As soon as you land in a city like New Atlantis, your eyes are guided upwards to just these boundless, vast buildings.
It's the biggest city we've ever made, not just in size, but also in the amount of custom art, crowds, and quests.
So the main focus when we're designing a city is obviously what supports the story. We try and tell as many small stories as possible.
This is a Colony War memorial.
It's a few moments of gameplay that make the space feel like it's full of real
Liga,
characters
liga.
that are going about their day-to-day lives.
Olha que viva a cidade, quanta gente!
Buddy, it's coffee. It's also where your adventure with Constellation begins.
Belos escritórios da Bethesda, viu?
Welcome to Constellation. We have a lot to talk about.
By the time you
To
meet
talk.
them, Constellation is sort of seen as this mythical group. Most people
Camisa
don't even know
show.
they exist anymore. They're the last true explorers in the galaxy, and they're trying to find the answers to some of humanity's biggest questions.
The artifacts are so different, so alien, and I'm certain one of them reached out and spoke to you.
Cadê ET? Cadê ET? Não vi ET ainda. ET mesmo, humanoide.
Artifact. If
Ser
you can place
pensante.
it on the table here.
Oh my god. Look at how it's coming together.
That means there's a set built by an intelligence outside the settled systems.
It's definitely an eclectic cast of characters. You've got Sarah Morgan, the ex-soldier and adventurer, now Constellation's leader. Mateo, the theologian who believes that there's definitely something else out there. Noel, the gifted scientist and Sarah Morgan's protege. And Walter, a very successful businessman in the settled systems and Constellation's financier.
Anything goes as long as you have the money.
There's also Vlad, the ex-pirate, Sam Coe, the former space cowboy, and Barrett.
You know what I hate about these pirates? Completely resistant to my otherwise irresistible charm.
The journey you take with Constellation is just the first of many you'll embark on. The settled systems is home to all kinds of different stories, people, and adventures for you to
Olha que
uncover.
massa. Bicho gigante é esse?
The United Colonies is where you'll find New Atlantis, the first major human settlement in space. The people who live here value law,
Primeiro grande hub,
discipline,
né,
and
do
the
jogo.
legacy
New
of
Atlantis.
humanity. They consider themselves the true children of Earth.
You ever think of joining up with the Vanguard? Help the United Colonies, even get your UC citizenship?
New Atlantis isn't the only city within the United Colonies. The city of Cydonia on Mars to this day serves as the largest mining facility for the United Colonies.
Legal, clima, bicho.
Beyond the United Colonies' reach, you might find yourself in a much more wild and independent coalition of star systems. This is Freestar Collective Space.
Fallout aí, Fallout total aquela
The
cena.
Freestar Collective is Aquila City.
Aquila.
The Stone Root Inn is an Aquila City fixture.
A ranger relies on judgment and intuition to do what's best for the people.
Neon started out as a fishing platform, but is now known
Wow.
throughout the settled systems
Parece
as a
Rotterdam.
pleasure city where almost
Parece
anything
mesmo.
goes.
If you've got morality issues, this definitely isn't the job for you.
Ryujin is hiring the best and brightest of today for a future tomorrow.
Everyone has been chewed up and ground up by Neon. Try not to get yourself killed, all right?
Outside the bounds of civilized space, there are still plenty of unclaimed systems to explore, but these areas are also home to the most hostile factions in the galaxy.
The great serpent hungers. All heathens shall be made dust in time.
A new face. This is the face of a brave runner here to challenge the Red Mile.
They think the galaxy is theirs. They are wrong. It belongs to the Crimson Fleet. It always has.
In Starfield, we're pushing our cities and settlements further than we ever have before. It's all there, waiting for you. A slice of humanity's future.
So, ready to get out there?
Throughout the galaxy, there are so many things to see and stories to experience. But the most important story is the one that you tell. I'm the type of person who spends hours in character creation, and I think people are going to be really excited when they see all of the improvements we've made.
One of the biggest overhauls was done through our character
Olha,
generation
brasileiro,
system.
que legal.
We scanned a wide range of faces from different age groups and ethnicities. And by mixing and matching all that data, we were able to create highly detailed and diverse characters.
Cara, gente boa, rapaz.
We use that exact system to create all of the characters and NPCs you're going to see in the game. So any character you see almost always is a character you could make yourself.
Massa.
Hey, come on, come on. Okay, take it easy. You were out cold. No physical damage. Mentally, the jury's still out. You know who you are? New recruit for Argos Extractors? Ring any bells? Any of this look familiar?
You start your character creation journey as though you're cycling through employee records. You'll pick from a lineup of 40 presets, and that'll be your starting point. Your journey from there can be as detailed or as quick as you want.
Legal, estilo de
This new
andar, que
system has
massa.
more to offer than ever before.
It's also the simplest character generation system we ever had. We let the player get as close as possible to make whatever they want. With the various facial morphs you can blend together, the dermesthetic and makeup, blemishes, scars, piercings, teeth settings, it's a lot. But I think it's the most fun to use.
Character creation is more than just how you look. This is also where you start to decide who you want to
Legal,
be.
muita gente do
That's where
time
backgrounds come in.
apresentando o jogo, muito legal.
Backgrounds give you a bit of backstory and start you out with 3 basic skills.
From chef to dusty,
Tô gostando do jogo de câmera nas cutscenes, olha isso. Ele dá um zoom, dá uma desfocada, vai sempre, ó, como se estivesse flutuando na gravidade zero, muito legal.
You could be in the middle of a fancy restaurant, talking to some guy, and suddenly you learn he needs a beast hunter to help track down a monster.
Fine. I probably should stick to professionals anyway, given what happened the last time.
We're also giving you the option to customize your build even further by letting you pick up to 3 traits. Traits are completely optional, and they come with their own advantages and disadvantages. You could choose to meet your biggest fan.
By Vectera! Is it really you?
He'll join your crew, and he'll give you gifts, if you're willing to put up with his constant commentary.
I can't believe I get to stand near you, breathing the same air.
Yeah.
I've got to have every molecule.
My favorite trait is kid stuff. You have to pay some credits to support your parents, but they're very sweet, and it's really fun to go visit them.
Honey, we got ourselves a visitor.
Oh my god!
I came across some hostile zealots in space, but because I had chosen a trait that made me the same religion as them, I was able to get by without any issues.
There's another great one that gives you a damage buff when your health is low, but mercenaries will randomly show up and try to kill you. No matter what you choose, there will be plenty of ways for you to tell your story. And if you want to remove a trait, there are ways to do that too.
What a view! It's a feast for the eyes. Off we go to another adventure.
We'll let you
Acaba
discover that on
chato
your own.
danado. Ah, que massa.
Once you've built the perfect character, that's when your journey can really begin.
Belo segundo semestre a jogar Starfield e Spider-Man 2 para começo.
Together to create an all-new skill system. Each time you level up, you get a skill point, which can be used to unlock or rank up skills. Ranks are unlocked by completing challenges associated with that skill. Challenges become increasingly difficult as you work your way to higher ranks. With our 5 different skill trees and 4 ranks per skill, there's a lot to choose from.
I like the xenosociology skill because it lets you mind control aliens.
Ah, mas eu queria ver ele em pensante. Meu Deus, que bicho macabro. Câmera lenta!
I like maxing out my physical tree so I can get neuro strikes and just punch my way through combat. That one's a lot of fun.
Nossa.
Invest in the skills that suit your playstyle.
I'm very much a stealth player. So, I'm out there pickpocketing everyone. My favorite part about being stealthy is slowly creeping through vents like you're in a movie, and then jumping out and springing on people.
Whenever possible, I like to talk my way through situations.
This area's off limits.
Também.
Fine, I'll issue you an access card.
Resolvendo a conversa, geralmente invisto muito ponto no começo na diplomacia.
Death from above thing where I boost pack over guys and I throw landmines at them.
Boom. Eita, que fogo feio. Eita, que fogo feio.
I like blowing stuff up.
Minha gente, que fogo feio. Uau, que cenário. Contraste. Cenários tão absurdos.
Exploration is a key aspect of all our games. In Starfield, there are full star systems with new life, resources, and adventures.
Belo. Sei lá o que é aquilo.
Our team works hard to strike a balance between fun and realism. We study data from NASA and a multitude of other sources to help us make the world feel believable. From the way we approached planetary atmospheres to the way we placed biomes based on the planet's distance from the sun. Once we had created a grounded world, we could start looking at all the things that make that world fun. When you leave a planet and head into space, You'll be navigating asteroid fields, having chance meetings with interesting strangers, dogfighting in space, and exploring derelict ships.
Eita, pode explorar, tipo, naves enormes abandonadas. Que animal! Das minhas missões preferidas de Mass Effect 1 são as de Stress Signal, que a gente tem que ir numa estação na Lua. Nossa, eu lembro até hoje dessa missão. Side Quest, ou nave e tal, muito legal, bicho. O clima é muito legal. Nossa, que animal. Agora cadê o Fallout Next Gen? Eu já jogaram antes do Starfield.
Space exploration is possible thanks to your ship. Your ship is almost like having another character or home you can make all your own. I think you'll be blown away by the amount of stuff you can do. You can buy a ship.
I'm sure you can find something you like.
Customize and
Muito legal o estilo das naves, bem, pelo menos eu nunca vi em outro lugar naves nesse estilo. Parece um monte de pecinha encaixada, né?
Every spaceport has a ship technician where you can purchase, sell, and modify ships.
Anything I can help you with?
Maybe you start off with a speedy fighter that's perfect for bounty hunting. Then you might round out your ship roster with a hulking space freighter to run cargo missions, or even do a little smuggling. For now, though, we're going to take our starting ship, the Frontier,
Linda essa nave nova. Linda essa nave inicial. Linda, que legal. Tudo personalizado.
And you have two ways to do that.
Linda.
You can quickly upgrade individual systems like your weapons or shields, or you can deep dive and enter the ship builder mode. Here you can change anything, from the systems to the look and layout.
Hardcore, hein?
Adding a new habitat module can give you more room for crew. Adding cowling can change your ship's overall silhouette. An improved grav drive allows for longer distance space jumps. You can even fully customize your paint job to get the exact look you want. The parts you choose to build with don't just affect your ship's stats. They'll also affect what you can do inside your ship. You can have modules for crafting, or for storing and displaying your
módulos que você compra para a nave
Starfield's
tem
in-game ship
funções,
manufacturers bring their
não só
own
visual
look
e
and feel
expansão de
to every
espaço.
piece of your ship. From living quarters to cargo holds, mess halls, and control rooms. Our modified Frontier is a practical ship, but with a little creativity, your ship can look like almost anything you want.
It's a bit odd, but one of my favorite ways of customizing ships is I make them look like animals. The HMS Platypus, as I called it, where it had a giant tail to it. And we've done spiders, we've done mechs.
Yeah,
so it's
Optimus.
Really whatever your imagination is.
And while you can build your home among the stars the way you want to, you're probably not the only person who will call your ship home.
Ready to lift off when you are, Captain.
Engines ready.
The Frontier is fueled and ready, Captain.
Some of the members of Constellation can join you on your journey. These companions can serve on your crew, and they'll always be there when you travel.
We'll be traveling together until we either find an artifact or this lead runs dry.
Each companion comes with their own valuable skills for your ships and outposts, as well as unique quest lines. Eventually, some friendships might blossom into romance.
I don't know that I've ever really loved anyone except you.
And if you're looking for a little extra help on your ship, you can always hire additional crew at spaceports.
Got any room
on your ship for someone like me? You'll also meet potential crew members out in the world.
Still think there might be a spot for me on your ship?
Que massa isso. Além, ainda tem essa exploração, você acha crew member.
And their unique skills will affect how they run.
Massa.
And just like companions, most crew members can lend a hand in the field. Take Bosco, for instance.
He's designed around the core basics of a NASA machine.
Please avoid getting shot. You might die.
I still wanted to give it almost a humanoid personality, so I elongated the limbs. This tends to make him feel more human-like and give him a little personality.
It is a shame exploration requires so much bloodshed.
Using the shipbuilding tools and crew selection features in Starfield, you'll be able to build and captain the ship of your dreams. And now, let's take to the sky.
We're putting you in the cockpit of your very own spaceship and telling you that you can do pretty much anything. And that is really cool for us as developers. Spaceflight should be exciting and dangerous, and you should feel like you're in complete control every step of the way. We've extended that sense of control to ship combat.
Belo.
It's not about just hitting your
Moletom.
triggers to fire your weapons.
Suéter, sei lá.
It's a complex dance between your piloting skills and our power allocation system. Boosting power to your engines will make your ship faster. Powering up the grav drives will shorten the amount of time it takes before you can make a jump. And moving your power to your weapons and shields means you're ready for a fight. You should always be on your toes because you're not alone out there. Unlocking the targeting control system skill will allow you to zero in on specific subsystems of the ship you target.
Achei meio confuso esse combate aí. Esse gerenciamento de foco de energia, vamos dizer, da nave.
You can loot the remains from your cockpit. You can always turn any ship that engages you into scrap. But you can also take a more personal approach by docking with the enemy vessel and boarding their ship.
Legal, você pode explodir, lutear ou invadir a nave. Animal. Muito legal isso.
Once you've taken control of an enemy ship, it's yours. Add it to your fleet and retrieve it at any spaceport.
Ah, você pode ter várias naves, entendi.
But
Legal.
space is way more than fighting for your life. Just like when you're planetside, there are plenty of sights to see and stops to make on the way to your next adventure. Like these massive star yards.
Uau.
Walk the halls, talk to the crew, maybe get talked into buying a whole new ship.
Nossa, mega estações espaciais.
One worthy of you.
Maybe you'll dock with a gigantic battleship like the UC Vigilance. Or rub elbows with the galaxy's wealthy elite on a cruise ship fit for the stars.
Tinha.
There are plenty of personal encounters to be had as well. You can hail any ship you come across to trade, swap info, or maybe even commit an act of piracy.
Let's do this. When I'm playing, I generally go crazy. I definitely go like the more piracy routes. I want to take over ships. I'm going to board ships. I'm like, this is now mine. I steal all the sandwiches and put them, in my cargo hold that I have specifically for sandwiches. I don't want to play the hero, but I want to go out and just start taking things from people as quickly as possible.
Some strangers might be looking for a little human connection in the darkness of space.
Hello, stranger. I just finished cooking up some food. If you want to come on over, just pop on by.
Some of the best moments are the ones you discover on your own. The thing I love most about Starfield is that it is a Bethesda game through and through. It's really about going to strange new places, meeting interesting people, and getting sidetracked on zany adventures. Then, realizing 2 hours later that you're involved in a completely new story.
Uhum.
Human? We thought we were the only ones to leave Earth.
That DNA is so present here. It's in our random encounters, it's in our handcrafted quests, and it feels so cool to play it and just make your own path in this universe. There are over 1,000 planets out there, just waiting for you to
planetas,
visit.
cerca de 1000 planetas para explorar.
We want you to feel like explorers, breaking ground on new planets, exploring every inch of a mostly untouched galaxy. We want you to feel hopeful. We want you to feel this sense of awe and wonder, and sometimes a little fear. We're giving you a massive playground and a ton of toys, and just setting you free.
Hey everybody, we've shown you so much stuff, but we thought we'd just take a little break and show you something a little bit different. You know, we put so much detail into our game worlds, and we love the opportunity to bring that into the real world with our collector's editions. And for this game, we've done a watch. It is the Constellation Explorer's Watch. This is the watch that you actually get in the game that acts as part of your HUD, where it's the compass and then environmental information. It connects to your phone to give you notifications and other information, and we've also designed this really cool case that it comes with, Istvan.
Yeah, we really took as much care and designed this case
Mas
as we did the
linda.
watch. Our attention to detail
Mini
in the
Pippy
game
Boy.
totally translates to this. Inspired by the cases that the astronauts used during the Apollo era to bring back samples from the moon. It's got an intricate locking mechanism, authentic, heavy,
Coisa
comes with a
linda.
Constellation patch,
Lindo.
NATO strap, and the overall functionality and believability of this as something that would exist in the world, in the Starfield universe.
Oh, and hey, take this. You'll find it very useful out there, and it even tells the time.
We actually have something else. Now that we're part of Xbox, we get to work with the amazing people on the Xbox hardware
Controle,
team, and
né,
together we
Clasão?
have created this custom limited edition
Lindinho.
Starfield controller. It's awesome. It is now, you know, our favorite controller.
We love this because it's inspired by the actual controls of your spaceship. And not only that, we've created the first ever custom headset with Xbox.
Bonito.
And this is a perfect pairing with that controller.
Muito bonito. Muito bonito. Lindo. E geralmente não de controle branco, essas coisas, né? Muito bonito.
In every one of our games, we always put so much care into all those little details that breathe life into our worlds. But Starfield isn't just a Bethesda Game Studios world, it's a Bethesda Game Studios galaxy. So why go this big with Starfield? Because we want to give you freedom on a galactic level. The freedom to experience both the exciting planets and the quiet ones. Scanning a planet before you land is a great way to get a sneak peek at the available resources you can use for crafting, building, and customizing.
I think what's cool about this whole system that we generate the planet itself as a procedural content, but the handcrafted content itself comes as the player explore. Our system builds a planet as the player approaches it. We stitch together a block of terrain. After that, we have the system that adds interesting locations for the player to explore, creatures to encounter, ore and plants to pick up. It allows us to add that touch of environmental storytelling that Bethesda is known for.
Aggressive creatures have been disrupting our experiments. Their habitat isn't far from here. If you could take care of them for us, we would be in your debt.
So even if your friends were to visit the same planet that you had, you would have a different story to tell.
It's completely up to you how you want to interact with each planet, whether you want to explore and see what you can find, harvest resources and be on your way, or simply take in the views. With the help of your scanner, you'll chart the uncharted and discover exotic wildlife.
No Man's Sky mode.
Have the skills, you can even figure out that certain creatures and plants, you can build an outpost and produce resources from those plants and animals. You can get experience and rewards for fully surveying planets and fully surveying a whole system.
When we were concepting these creatures, we really wanted to think of them as natural to the environment. We didn't want alien monsters, we wanted native wildlife. Something you've never seen before.
When it comes to our exteriors, when the sun moves, all that light is calculated in real time through the atmosphere. Our biggest goal for lighting with Starfield was to make the game feel more filmic, to use lighting and color to really make it feel more cinematic.
After some exploring, you can find a spot to set up a base camp. Outposts can be built almost anywhere on any planet. And the habitat modules come in all shapes and sizes, filling all different purposes. You can even live in them. Assign crew and companions to work at your outposts for added bonuses and set up extractors to harvest resources while you're away.
Something cool we have this time is we have a new fly cam where you can toggle between on-foot building, or you can now use a top-down isometric camera, which helps plan out larger parts of the outpost and placing those larger halves. So that way you can really plan your structures and what the overall feel of your outpost is. And then when you're on your feet, you can really decorate and fine-tune things much easier.
Vocês estão complicando demais. Acho ótimo esse de construir sua vilinha em cada planeta e tal, não sei o quê. Mas tudo editável demais assim. Eu não sei se termina uma coisa mais automatizada, talvez. Tô dizendo que vai ser ruim, mas eu tô achando que é muito subsistema. Complicado,
Add
complexo.
crafting and
Complicado não,
research
complexo.
stations in your outposts to utilize any resources you find or already have.
Mod your weapons to adapt them to your playstyle. Different scopes, larger magazines, a selection of grips and barrels, different ammunition like explosive rounds. All you stealth players out there will surely need a suppressor. You can also choose to go hands-on with melee weapons.
I think it's always a delicate balance between like what's realistic, what's sim, and what's Hollywood. And I think we sort of err on the side of like what's fun for the player.
As armas do jogo tem um quê de ID, né? Um pouquinho. Ih, rapaz, travou a câmera. Ah, veio com a cara de pensador ali. De novo o Epic crashou. Isso é alguma coisa do Windows, tá atualizando aqui. Deixa eu tirar, cara. Até
We probably have
consertar.
more mods and more weapons in this game than I want to say any other game we've done before. There's a lot of variety.
Upgraded gear is just one of the many factors to pay attention to when engaging in combat. You may need to switch things up based on your environment. Gravity is different for each planet, and boost packs are excellent for getting around. And for giving you an edge in combat. Sometimes you'll even feel like you're flying. Zero-gravity environments pose a different challenge. Firing a ballistic weapon in zero-G will actually push you backwards. Energy weapons, on the other hand, offer a more stable shooting experience.
We also have mag weapons. These are high-powered electromagnetic induction ballistic arrays. Each barrel has its own targeting laser and can dish out some serious damage.
Pau! Que viagem essa mira? Ah, que legal,
Whether you
gelinho.
want to get up close and personal with your own two fists, or you like more compact weapons like pistols and submachine guns, or maybe you prefer something bigger. Starfield's got you covered.
Lindas. Os equipamentos estão muito inspirados. Danou-se.
Thanks again for being with us today. We are just so grateful that you've taken the time.
Vamos,
to
gente,
spend
Fallout
here.
4 agora no
I know
fim
there
de
was probably a
surpresa.
lot to take in. There's a lot to the game, even more than we could show here. You know, as we play it, we're always sharing these unique and special moments that only a game like this can bring. When I think about what makes it special, it really is the people here. This game is a
Nice.
reflection of the incredible and passionate team that made it. All of them putting something special of themselves into it. So let's hear some of their favorite moments.
Nice.
I love the way that our final combination of all the new tech has come together to create some of the most beautiful sunsets and sunrises we've ever had in any of our games.
I love the creatures, the exploration, every biome is different. The word that comes to mind is vast.
I like to use our photo mode to take rock star photos.
I just love that constant feel of
Legal
discovery
que vai ter photo
and
mode.
wow, I can't believe that there's more here.
I'm most excited about our outpost building systems.
My favorite part is every time you step out on a planet, it's a unique experience.
You spend all this time building your ship, and you see it on the landing pad. These things are gigantic. It's the kind of thing that you just can't get anywhere else.
There's something about seeing a tower over in the distance and going, I know the gravity's low here. I think I can make that jump.
My favorite part is biomes, spaceships,
Audio design,
Planets.
the day-night cycle,
Those details matter to me.
Diplomacy,
exploration,
freedom.
the ending.
Basco, obviously.
I love the robots so much.
The incredible amount of worlds we created.
Sniper rifles, come on. Lever action, rocket launcher.
Brain sprout. I love, but some people might find creepy. I don't know. I know it's right, Ben. The thing that I enjoy most about the game is the freedom to be who you want to be, do what you want to do. It's what you've come to expect from a Bethesda title, but on a much bigger scale.
Eu acho legal esse negócio de... Ah, aparentemente tem uma coisa
All of us, we can't wait for you to
misteriosa
play
na
Starfield
galáxia. E se realmente
and make
achar?
your own special moments.
É tipo aquela fase Game of Thrones, você não sabia se o Rei da Noite existia ou não existia, se era onda ou não era. Legal, legal o showcase Starfield. Boa. É, meu chapinha, 6 de setembro. Gente, acho que é isso mesmo. Está sendo uma das temporadas mais mornas de E3 sem E3. Nesses showcases, vamos ver, a gente ainda tem Capcom, tem Ubisoft, tem PC Game Show mais tarde, tem a demo de Final Fantasy XVI provavelmente mais tarde. Mas foi morno, achei morno, bem morno. Valeu, povo. Até o próximo programa. Se cuide, se divirtam. Até a próxima. Fui.